Sagittarius, welcome to the Tarot Room. My name is Robin. And Sag, today let's do a what's next in love style reading. Let's see what's next in love, who's coming towards you, what you can expect, what's going on if you're in a relationship. Let's see what we tap into today, what's coming towards you. Well, dang, we have heartbroken, sad, separation, feeling lost, mourning. And we have some self-indulgence here, focusing on self, self-worth, healing time, shadow work. We have some self-appreciation. Okay, let's see if that's a future energy or a present energy that you're coming out of. Let's find out. Let's see what's going on, Sag. Let's see what you can expect in the Department of Love. We have the Three of Wands. Okay, taking things step by step, day by day. But Three of Wands is also the card of waiting, but it also is the card of you're going to get everything you want. So let's talk about you. Spirit, talk to us. What's up with the Sagittarius in the Department of Love? Well, there's the Chariot. You've been waiting to move forward, to let go, waiting for a Cancerian to contact you. We'll find out. Waiting for someone worth the investment. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Sagittarius, for those of you who are interested, I am open for personal readings. If you'd like one, the link is in the description box below. And it can be found on my website, which is thetaroroom.net. Excuse me, frog in my throat. Seven of Cups. Two of Wands. We have the two and... Okay, we got a throat chakra issue here. My throat was not bothering me ahead of time. We have the Five of Wands. Okay, and there's the Page of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Here my dog's running like crazy upstairs. We have the Three of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Okay, let's find out who's coming towards you. Let's see what this Eight of Wands energy. There's a very strong forward movement energy. The thing is, I don't really see anybody here, but we do see the Page of Pentacles. So but that Three of Swords is there, so it might have been someone that hurt you or somebody who's hurt, or maybe you're hurt. What's the Three of Wands? Let's talk about this. What's coming towards Sagittarius in love? We need to know right now. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, okay, Two of Swords, Five of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. So we have tapped into a very single collective. I think you've been healing. So, you know, I don't know how long it's been that you have been single, but Knight of Pentacles is here. So you're taking the time to be single, to heal, to let go, to work on yourself. So there's a very self-loving, self-focused, well, let's pick up the right card, self-focused energy in the house for Sagittarius. Waiting for the right person, maybe even just waiting for the right time. Both the Two of Swords and the Five of Swords, I believe you've just been focusing on yourself. So you haven't, in the past, been dating recent past, right? You've just been focusing on yourself and moving forward and waiting for the person to come through, either for you to be ready or that's worth your investment here. Maybe some of you are making a move, changing jobs, changing houses, as I'm saying that, there's the Chariot and the Four of Wands. Some of you might be moving or you might have recently moved, you know, you're living somewhere new here. But the Chariot and the Four of Wands is definitely like moving houses. And there's the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords and the Sun. So I do feel, I mean, obviously not every Sagittarius that's going to be watching this or connecting with this recently moved. But some of you have. Some of you are just moving on. You're just letting go of a past relationship and you're just investing in yourself here. Okay, so we have a self-worth, a self-love, a self-focused energy to start your reading today. There's the Eight of Swords, the Five of Wands. What's that? And the World. And the Moon. What's with the Moon? Three of Swords and the Tower. I do feel you're just investing in yourself. I feel the Seven of Pentacles, like the beginning of this reading, there's no love here, okay? There ain't no love here. This is a Sagittarius who's focused on themselves. You're just healing. All right, so let's move on from that. What's the Seven of Cups? The Page of Swords. And the Hanged Man. There's a lack of closure, I feel, Sag. There's the High Priestess. Eight of Cups, yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. There could be a lack of closure here. You could be learning to move forward without having closure, without having all the answers, without knowing why someone acted the way they did, or just simply without knowing when you're going to find the right person or be ready for that love. So there's an element here of pausing. You know, the Hanged Man is there, focusing on yourself. The Page of Swords is there. I just feel like, again, I'm getting repeated messages here. You're just focusing on yourself right now, Sagittarius. Okay, so I'm going card by card here to see when this person's coming or what's going on. Like, what kind of love reading is this? That's the $1,000,000 question. The Two of Wands, the Death, Six of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. Again, looking towards your future, looking to make different decisions. There's really a strong element to healing here. The Strength and the Justice. So just moving forward, waiting for the right person. Okay, what's this Page of Pentacles? Let's talk about this because, like, This is just someone healing. That's all that's going on in this tarot reading. Someone is just focusing on themselves here. So what's the Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles? There's a conversation. What's happening? Who's this conversation with? We have an Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Could be an age difference. Four of Pentacles. Well, golly gee, we finally have another person in the reading. The Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's Sag. Could be Capricorn. We have heavy devil energy. Four of Wands. Queen of Wands. All right. Let's talk about this conversation. So there's a fire sign and an earth sign here. I'm going to make the assumption, well, golly gee, you're the fire sign, and that you're dealing with an earth sign or someone who's grounded. There could be an age difference or a single mom or single dad. But we have the Five of Wands. Let's see if there's competition. Let's see if it's an argument. Who is this person? I want to know more about them, please. The Ten of Wands. Queen of Wands, it's someone who's stressing you out or you're setting some healthy boundary. It is the past person. I was vibing with that. I was trying to, there's the Three of Cups. There's the Four of Swords. There's the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. There's the past coming back around, coming back quite serious. Okay. This is a person that you set some boundaries with. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean it's, this person that you're healing from. This is just someone in the past that you set boundaries with. What do they want? What are they coming to say? I want some details about the motherfucker. They want a fresh start here with this Ace of Pentacles. Whoa, is that the King of Wands? Oh, that is the King of Wands, Sagittarius. Oh, good dog, it's smoking. The Ace of Swords. They've had some realizations, some understanding, some epiphanies. Six of Cups. The Queen and the King of Wands. I say it all the time. When the King and the Queen of any suits come out in a reading together, it represents a compatible couple, a divine counterpart, the feminine to the masculine to the feminine. They've had some realizations about you. You better recognize Sagittarius. So this person hasn't been able to let you go. They haven't been able to release you. I feel the Five of Wands here is more competition. They want to make sure no one's locking you down. Make sure you're single. Make sure you're ready for a relationship. I want to make it very clear. The person that you're heartbroken or healing from, or the ex that this card is about at the beginning of this reading, this is not that person. It's not. No, we have the King and the Queen of Swords, and there's the Chariot. They may have been at a distance here. The Chariot, this could have been something that was long distance. Maybe somebody moved away from the other person, and that could have been what created, and they've been waiting for the right time. I think this Page of Swords was this person watching you. I think they knew that there was an ending between you and someone else, and they were waiting for you to heal. So they were giving you time and space here to be able to release and let go of someone else before they approached you and well, there it is, babe. Oh my goodness. We got the Divine Masculine in the house. So we have the Emperor, the Three of Pentacles. So they were waiting for you to heal. Or they were waiting for themselves to heal. If you're sitting there saying, what the fuck are you talking about? Maybe it was them that was healing, letting go of another person, and now they're coming towards you. What are their intentions? What are their intentions with the Sagittarius? What are their intentions? What are the Moon? We don't know. Okay, that's the thing. That is interesting. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles, those cards stayed there. With the Moon, they're not going to be coming back saying, marry me, Saggy. They're going to be coming back to kind of take things slow. They're not going to make it clear what their intentions are. But their intentions are that you're their divine counterpart. So they're looking for something serious. But I feel with the Moon here, like I said, they're not going to be like, let's get married tomorrow. Let's elope. It's going to be, let's date. Let's get to know each other. Let's rekindle this connection. But they secretly or will not be telling you that they do consider you their divine counterpart. They weren't able to let you go here. There they are. Holler if you hear me. So Sag, you have someone coming back from your past, someone that you set healthy boundaries with. Either you've been healing or they've been healing, and they feel the right time is now here to stomp out the competition and to scoop you up. That is what is coming towards you in love. There could be an age difference. We do have those pages there. One person could be older, younger. There could be a mother or a father figure in the house. So that's where we're at. That's what's up. That's what I got. Let's grab some oracles. Let's see what they want to say. We'll jump back into the tarot. We'll do a potential outcome. We'll see where you guys are mid-May, early May. Now we'll go mid-May because this is what's coming next. So this could happen in the next couple weeks. So we'll go mid-May 2025. See what's up, baby. What is the caring connection? Celine Dion. The power of love. The power of love is like a magnet drawing two souls together. You just can't stay away from each other, Sagittarius. You just can't stay away from each other. Now let's get the hidden truth, because I do feel you know them. What's the hidden truth? If they could say something they're not saying, they want to say, they should, maybe they shouldn't, what would it be? It is time for me to heal. They were the ones healing. I mean, I'm not saying you weren't, but as I went through the reading, I'm wondering if the healing energy was them a little bit more. I regret lying to you. And I wish I could share my good news with you. Well, maybe they're going to come in and share it with you. All right, where's my tarot? Let's grab it. Let's do this. Let's get down to it. Saggy, let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see, like I said, where you guys are in May 2025. Let's see how things are progressing, how things are doing. Let's see what you decide to do. Maybe you're not interested in this person. Maybe you are. Let's find out. Let's find out. What do we got? All right, we got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. That's a good... Ooh, these all fell upside down. ¿Qué pasa? Ace of Cups in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. Okay. Let's see. I didn't pick the card upside. I was did I pick the deck upside down? But I didn't. And I see the Ten of Swords in the Fool as I cut that just to verify. So, all right, let's get 2 more cards. Let's understand. Oh, I picked 3 more cards. The Magician, 7 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands. Okay. There's the Sun, so Leo energy here, Gemini energy. Ooh, there's the masculine and the feminine. This is very equivalent to the Empress and Emperor, so you know what I gotta do. Power couple alert, power couple alert. The masculine is the Sun. That's the divine masculine. The moon is the divine feminine, and we got some merging here. Here's the thing. The Page of Swords in reverse is a lie. It's someone that wasn't being honest. And there's the Ace of Cups in reverse. Someone who was hurting, someone who wasn't being honest about their feelings, someone who wasn't being honest about the pain that they're in. The Ace of Cups in reverse is self-love. So it's someone that maybe they didn't want to talk about their past. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you don't want to express your feelings. Maybe they didn't. But there is an element of being at peace with that, right? Not everybody can talk about their pain when they're going through it. Not everybody even wants to tell people and make themselves that vulnerable if you don't know each other well. But you're at peace with that. There's an element here of there's the communication. Now you understand. Now they understand, right? Whoever's side the healing is on. I do see you investing and moving forward. We have 77. It's a pretty lucky number here. But 7 of Pentacles is the card of investing, but investing and progressing slowly. And there's the 7 of Wands. So, you know, when we look at this card, this person, there's one little wand here that's poking its nose through, and it's a bit better than the other ones. But I still feel a guarded energy. So you're moving forward, taking this slow. You're investing, getting to know each other, talking to each other, right? That's what I feel when I see this. The Magician and the 7 of Pentacles is talking, getting to know each other. There's the lie, there's the lack of honesty, and there's being at peace with that. You know, I understand, you know, now why you didn't want to be honest. Like, let's be honest now, let's talk about it. Like I said, not everybody wants to make themselves vulnerable when they're hurting. There's a lack of understanding, but there's also a lack of guarded energy. All right, are they going to lie to me again? Are they going to make themselves vulnerable when the time matters in the future? So there is that element of guarded energy, but like I said, this person's kind of has a little piece of your heart here. You're curious about this. You're curious about them, Sagittarius, and there it is again. Not there it is again, but I'm just going to highlight and point out the feminine and the masculine. But there's you wondering if the masculine is being honest. The moon is maybe a card of not fully being honest. So you're still a little bit worried about that. Therefore, you're going to take this slow. So I see a very slow moving and very natural progressing energy. I see someone coming back from your past, but it's not the ex who broke your heart. It's just someone who you set healthy boundaries with, Sag. You're investing, you're moving forward. That's what's up, that's what I got, that's what's going down. So Sag, I sure hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated and benefited you. And if you like my style, I do ask that you like, comment, subscribe. It helps my channel to grow. Thank you, Saggy. I always appreciate your support, truly do. Now, let's close it off today with a yes or no question, baby. Yes or no? What's the answer for Sag? Negative. Okay, Sag, I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time.